Hello, and welcome back to another night, another salacious sexual Sunday night. We explore dark desires and latent lust with wicked friends, and wicked lovers and fatal friends. There we go. Third time's the charm. I am Ty. I am your TA this semester. You can find me on Ballroom Brawler on Twitter. I am here on Variant Roles, Dice Priority, and Mythos Mystery Society. Let's go around and introduce yourself. Let's start with Emma.
Hello. Hi. That's hello. I'm Emma. You can find me at MK Hansen on Twitter. I wasn't expecting you to first. Sorry. And I use she, her pronouns. And tonight I am Cordelia Knox from the Infernal. I wanted to say Infirmary, but that's not right. Infernal book. And she also uses she, her pronouns. Thanks so much for coming to my town.
Let's take it to Anders.
Fuck, that's me. Hi, I'm Anders. You can find me at Anders_D_K on the internet. I use he, him pronouns. And tonight I'm playing Isaiah Warnos, who also uses he, him pronouns, and who is the mortal.
Let's go to Val.
Hi everybody, I'm Val. I'm the Nerdy Niffler on Twitter. I use she, her pronouns, and tonight I'll be playing Asher, who is the werewolf of the group and also uses she, her pronouns.
Matthew.
Hey, that's me. I'm Matthew Foreman. I'm at Matthew W. Foreman on Twitter. I use he, him pronouns. I will be playing Aurora the Fae. He also uses he, him pronouns.
And Maria.
Hello, I'm Maria. I use she, they pronouns. I will be playing Nadia Hawthorne, who uses she, her pronouns and is super great and wonderful and awesome in every way.
So let's do a brief recap. Last week on Wicked Lovers and Fatal Friends, Aurora began a rumor and tugged on the heartstrings of an old flame. Nadia's web of influence grew, especially after an encounter with Cordelia in the theater. Simultaneously, Asher and Isaiah had their own encounters with Nadia's friends in the hidden corners of the Hayes Theater. When we left off, Isaiah and Asher had a nice walk back from the library together before going their separate ways and beginning their own machinations. So we resume late Tuesday night in a trailer park. What is this trailer park's name, Asher?
Shady Vales!
Shady Vales. Fair. We resume in Shady Vales. Asher Volkov has just left a message for her father, Vernon, imploring him to return to their home. Asher, almost right after you hang up, you receive a text message back. It reads, "Have to talk to my friend, but should be able to make it back to Oak Springs by this weekend. Keep the pack safe and don't let Nico slack off." Your eyes pan over to your brother, passed out on the couch in a contorted position that couldn't possibly be comfortable. What seems to be a bowl of Frankenberry cereal in his hands and a spoon. The mink turned full pink by this point, and an old episode of Home Improvement plays on the TV.
Oh, he sucks so bad! Asher is going to walk into this scene and look at her phone, which is a flip phone, and look at her brother. And she's gonna sigh, turn off Home Improvement, and then take the bowl of Frankenberry, put it on the side, and then think about it, and then pour the milk over his head, and then go into her room. Dad says, "Don't slack off, get up."
As you go back to your room here, it's 11:30. As you close the door and go to bed for the night. We are going to resume on Wednesday. Wednesday dawns, the fairly uneventful study hall and lunch. We're going to resume at 5th period. This room is filled with noise. Muffled chatter drowned out by the whirring blades and the smell of pine, oak, and sawdust. It's overpowering. Cordelia, what are you making in woodshop?
I think we're probably making birdhouses.
How is yours going?
Really, really great. I think maybe.
Yeah, roll for it.
Okay. What
Roll,
am I?
keep your cool.
Okay. Ooh.
Takes focus.
Well, that's a 5.
That's a failure. It's a really bad birdhouse.
It's not symmetrical at all.
No, there's
The
no.
roof is like.
Across from you sits Theodontus. He's working diligently on his birdhouse, which looks fantastic. It is multi-leveled. The artistry is there. He is a very curly brown-haired boy, a little bit shaggy. He's got very intense hazel eyes, and he's working on this. And his eyes glance over to yours, and he goes, "I think it's supposed to have like a hole so the birds can get in, right?"
Sure. Do you want to do that for me?
You-
Could you put a hole in here for me?
He looks to the teacher and says, "Okay." He takes it.
Awesome.
Begins working on yours as well as his.
Thank you.
Sure. I mean, if you ever need help, you can always ask.
Mm-hmm.
As you are now free in wood shop, you look around for a little bit and you see someone begin to approach you. She is a fairly a little shorter, but muscled, blonde-haired woman. She's got her hair tied back in a bun and wearing a black tank top showing off fairly muscular arms. As she approaches you, she puts a hand on your table. "I'd like to have a word with you."
Do I know you?
"Tiffany." "Apparently you do."
I don't think I know you, actually.
She pulls up a chair next to you, and she says, "Word on the street is you've been spreading some rumors about me."
What? Why would I do that? I don't even know who you are.
Roll a shut someone down.
Okay. 7?
It's a mixed success. You can choose one from the things below. Either she's going to lose a string on you, you can gain one on her, or you can give them a condition, or you take +1 to your next.
I'll take +1.
So then going forward, sure. And because you had a mixed success, what that means is they can give you a condition. What's that? She says, she like kind of tries to study your face as you're saying this, unsure if she believes you or not. And she gets in a little closer, and she says, "I've heard around campus that you've been telling people I let Troy Elliott smash."
I will lean into her. Troy Elliott is a dumbass.
I know, that's why I'm not happy about the rumor.
Right. Again, if I don't know you, I feel like this would be a useless, what would I gain out of that? What would be do you know who I am? Do we know each other? No. So what would I gain out of doing this?
Maybe you're just mean. I know you're friends with, you're part of Nadia's friends.
Yeah, but she's kind of awful too. But I don't have anything. I'm not really involved with them, but I am working with them because of the play. She's in the play.
Yeah, it's not. Word around campus is you're part of her gang. You're hanging out with them.
Wow, there's a lot of shit going around on campus about me then. Is that right? At least people are talking about me. That's fun.
I guess. I mean, you're part of the gang. You're the best friend too.
Listen, Tiffany, was it?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know what to tell you. If you have a beef with me, we can take it out somewhere, but I clearly am in woodshop right now and I need to finish a birdhouse. And I don't care about you.
You see Theo kind of look up, nods, and looks back down, fixing your birdhouse. I want you to roll shut someone down one more time.
Oh my God, please work for me. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna quit this game now. So that's a 6.
Is that with your +1?
I have a minus. It's cold, right? To shut someone down?
But you took a +1 forward.
Oh, good. So it's just even? Cool. That's an 8 then.
You went from a 6 to an 8?
You know what? Again, I'm gay and I don't do math. I don't know how many times I need to say
Got
that.
So it's just
but-
whatever you rolled.
Yeah.
7.
Okay.
So it's a 7. I got a 7. Someone needs to do this for me.
You can either, once again, you can gain a string on Tiffany, or you can give her them a condition, or you can take +1.
I will take a string on her.
You have 1 string on Tiffany.
Cool.
And she says as you say that, her hand goes to a long black case around 3 feet in length, and she says, "Okay, yeah, we'll settle this later.
Great. I'll see you then.
Meet me after school." And she walks off.
Thanks, Matthew.
What condition did Tiffany give Cordelia?
Tiffany gave Cordelia, I'm thinking of how to phrase this the best way.
That makes me nervous.
I hope she murders you.
Heartless.
Wow.
You have so many conditions. You have like 3 or 4 now.
I have 3, thank you. That's
Got it.
fine.
Okay. And that is the end of class, unless there's something else you'd like to do.
Is burning the place down an option, or not, are we not there yet?
It's an option. You could certainly try.
I am going to I'm gonna raise my fuck that. I am gonna text. I'm gonna get out my phone and I'm gonna text Asher. And I'm gonna say, what am I gonna say? I'm gonna say I need to I'll tell her what happened in shorthand. And tell her that I want to talk to her during lunch. Not at the coffee shop.
This is currently 5th year. This is after lunch.
Fuck. After school.
Okay.
I go and find Tiffany and I go kick her ass.
Kill her.
Kill!
You could try to find her before she does.
Can I try and find her?
Yeah, use your height. Do you know Tiffany? Have you seen her?
Where are we on the rugby team together?
No. Tiffany's a fencer. She's
then
a fencer.
Probably would not know what Tiffany looks like.
You could try with heightened senses if you wanna.
Wait, can I text Zari and ask?
Yeah, you can text her. What are you gonna say?
Gonna text her like, hey, full stop.
She texts you back, "What's up?"
Who is Tiffany? Question mark. Picture? Question mark. Quickly. Full stop.
She links you to Tiffany's Facebook.
I'm gonna text her back. Thanks, babe. Full stop. And if I've got the picture, I'm gonna go find Tiffany.
Sure, roll with your heightened senses.
Alrighty then. Okay. I'm just checking what my move gives me. Heightened senses. Roll. Oh no. Roll with dark. I got a -1 to dark. That's a 7.
7. 7 to 9. You can ask me 1 from the question below, and you take 1 forward. But it's basically you have something very specific you're trying to do. Okay. You take +1 to your next roll, and when are you doing this, by the way?
As soon as I get this text, if I'm in the middle of a class, I'm walking out of class to do this with no explanation whatsoever.
Yeah, you're scanning the crowd, and this is in between classes, so without a ton of trouble, you find her walking. She's got, like I said, a black tank top on. She's just kind of walking around the quad.
I'm gonna walk up to her and go, "Yo!"
Do I know you?
Well, you seem to know a fucking lot about Cordelia.
Yeah, she's spreading rumors about me. Oh, you're her friend, aren't you?
Yes, genius, well done. Cordy is spreading nothing about you. She doesn't know you. We don't know you. Why would Cordelia spread rumors about you?
People are mean. This is school. This is just what I heard around town.
Well, people must be mean to you because I cannot stress this enough. There's not enough care that I have for you to spread any rumors. Cordy and I spend 24 hours like this together. You don't think I'd know she was spreading rumors about your ass? She doesn't even know who you are. And I'm gonna kick your ass if you try and come for her again. I cannot make myself clearer that I will literally fucking destroy you.
She puts a hand on her case and says, she can't fight her own battles. She's the one who wanted to fight.
This is why you have friends, dumbass. So they can help you when stupid people threaten them.
Hold on. I didn't threaten anyone. I was just asking questions. She's the one who wanted to escalate it.
Well,
I
no,
don't need friends to fight.
I'm escalating it further now. This is the escalation. You don't come from my friends.
Okay, if she can't fight her own battles, and she starts unzipping her case.
Oh my god, are you gonna get out a fencing sword? You are such a nerd.
She shrugs. And her hands on the handle.
What, are we fighting a duel? You can't
Well,
fight with your fists? You have to fight with a sword like it's a duel? What, are you gonna slap me with a glove?
I don't have one of those, no, but I got this. And I use any advantage I have.
Can I take this stupid sword and try and break it or throw it?
Yeah, roll lash out physically.
I mean, here. Lash out physically.
With volatile.
Volatile. Oh, excellent. That is a 12.
That's very good. Okay. You deal harm, and they choke up before they can react. So you describe what it looks like. This is it. You have to do this. You have to describe what it looks like.
I'm gonna take the sword, and you're gonna see slight claws come out of her nails as she just cracks this rapier and just drops the 2 pieces to the sword, drops 2 pieces to the ground, and then just goes
Punches in the face. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You punch her in the face, and she's bleeding heavily. She spits some blood on the ground and says something under her breath, and then begins to stumble backward.
Bye-bye now. Remember that next time you try and fuck with one of us, okay? Bye-bye.
And she's gone.
I'm gonna text Cordelia and be like, don't worry about it, full stop. Smiley face. Just for flip photos, like two dots and then a bracket.
Perfect. I don't think I'll say anything. I think I'll just be like, cool, awesome. I don't know what that means, but cool.
Don't worry
Okay. This is after. Good. So,
about it. Damn it, Aurora.
So,
Oh, wait.
Dark. Go ahead.
I have the condition bark is worse than a bite. Does that remove it?
Yeah, that would remove that condition for sure.
Sweet.
Yeah. After breaking someone's sword hand, punching them in the face, I'd say it's gone. All right. The day continues on. Darkness falls sooner and sooner as summer gives way to autumn. Asher, I want you to roll a volatile again.
Oh dear. Oh, okay, yeah. Volatile, again, a 12.
Awesome. Blinding white lights illuminate the field as you sprint, rugby ball in hand, bobbing and weaving through the opposition, trying to tackle you. For a second, you think Margot is going to get you. She grabs your hips just for a second, but you manage to shake her off. Her green eyes shine with intensity, a gritted smile on her face as you get past.
I wink at her.
As you make your way to the other side of the field, the other half of the Pegasus is grown as you score another point, cementing your victory in this scrimmage.
Asher is very excited right now because Asher loves rugby. And so you just hear her go, yes! And like heart starts high-fiving. And it's the most excited Asher's ever been.
Some of the people on your half of the scrimmage team compliment you, and then the other half kind of comes around after, kind of coming to terms with their loss. And
Can I-
go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, can I joke up to Margot?
Yeah. So, yeah, you walk up next to her. What do you say?
It's good tackle there. It's a good try. I like. It's really cool. You're good. You're good. It was my day.
Wasn't quite as good as your run. Apparently, not quite good enough.
No, it was. You really cut across that field, and like it was. You really it was really good. It's really good. I'm Asher. I don't know if we've properly met before.
Margo. And you guys have played on the same team. This may be your first one-on-one conversation. Yep. You're amazing out there. Your speed is something to be desired.
That's it's I have good genes. It's all inherited. I practice a lot, of course. I like rugby, so but thanks.
Me too.
There's a really like a do you want to swap numbers so we can swap like tactics and stuff like that? So improve.
Roll, turn someone on.
Such an awkward child. What's 10 on plus?
10 plus for turn someone on. You gain a string on Margo.
Oh, no, it was, is it roll with hot?
Hot, yeah.
Yeah, it's 9.
Oh, close though. They're going to choose one of the reactions and promise something they think you want. And they're just going to give. She says, sure, absolutely. And she grabs, she pulls out her, like, iPhone. And then, you want me to message you?
Yeah, sure. It's my number.
You exchange numbers. She sends you a hello with a smile.
I send her hello, full stop, smiley face. No, and then I change it at the last minute and do a tongue sticking out face. And then I regret my choices and I send it to her and I'm like, it's cool. Later, I just gotta go.
And she smiles and you shower and finish your practice for the day. Is there anything anyone else would like to do on Wednesday? And it doesn't have to be a scene. You can also tell me, like, I want to do this, and it could be just your night if there's something you want to have accomplished. If there isn't a scene, or if there's a scene you guys would like.
I want to take pictures of the graffiti on the side of the coffee shop and then wash it away if I can.
Yeah, it's easy enough to do.
Because that would be my job, because I work at the coffee shop. No ulterior motive.
Anyone else?
Can I?
Oh no, you go, Matthew.
Can I have my job interview with Karen?
That's on Saturday.
Oh, it's on Saturday. Fuck me.
What's scheduled on Saturday?
Okay.
Yes.
I would just make sure, I would double check with Anthony. This party that's happening on Friday, I want to make sure that we have supplies, recreational supplies for those who are interested. And Anthony's the best person I know to procure those recreational supplies. They're drugs.
Okay.
Recreational drugs.
Got it.
I was trying to be coy, but Nadia's not coy. So I would make sure on Wednesday to get Anthony on that, because I know it might take a little bit more time.
Yeah. You message Anthony, and he sends you the emoji back. He sends you a thumbs up, followed by I'm looking at my own emoji.
I was gonna
the
say.
one with yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. He sends you a thumbs up and then the face that looks like a contented smile.
Sweet. The high face.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Anyone else for Wednesday?
I think I probably would have actually gone to Nadia and asked her about if she had heard any rumors about Tiffany and Troy hooking up.
I mean, I heard it from someone. I didn't
Do you remember
believe it.
who? Yeah, but do you like remember who maybe said that?
I mean, I talk to so many people every single day. Why do you want to know?
Because apparently that came from me, but it didn't. So I just kind of want to resolve that.
That's not great.
No.
You know, I could tell you, but, if I do, could you owe me one?
Depends on what it is and when you ask.
I mean, it can be small, but I don't know what it is quite yet. It's probably gonna be on Friday. And it's probably got to do with the party, but I'm not quite sure exactly how I'll need you yet.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't involve Asher.
Oh, no. God, no. I think it was Aurora, actually.
Aurora? Why would...
I don't know.
That's weird.
I don't know. They heard it from someone. You know how rumors spread. It's super easy around here.
Yeah, I should just let it go. It'll die. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Are they actually, though?
I don't know. Absolutely not. No.
Okay. I didn't think so, but...
No one wants to do that with Troy.
Fair enough. Also, if you would be just the best and just not tell Aurora I told you.
Oh, I would never. Absolutely not. Like I said, I'm gonna it'll die. I'll let it go.
Cool.
Okay, bye.
Scene.
And with that, the remainder of Wednesday evening is done, unless there's anything else.
Do we still have one day to the party?
It is Wednesday. The party's on Friday.
Okay, I'm going to do something very specific Thursday evening.
Good. Yeah. Okay, we're going to start on Thursday then. Thursday, we're going to start at second period. Isaiah, you are in the Good Sir Library, taking your library science class. The teacher, Miss Bjornstam, says, and despite his long history of being an absolute garbage person, the Dewey Decimal System is still by far the most used book organization system in the world. Isaiah, you sit at a table. There are notebooks and books splayed open in front of you. You hear a soft snore as next to you, Charlotte slowly drifts from leaning back in her chair to leaning against your shoulder, her green hair splayed over your sweater.
How late into the school year is it?
You're about 3 weeks in, I think.
We're still talking about Dewey fucking Decimal. I am going to, if my table partner is asleep and there's no one else at my table, doodle a probably not that great sketch of Cordelia.
Okay. You do. You sketch it. After what seems like a long time based on the subject material, you hear the teacher say, and remember, essays on the book preservation are due next week. I'll see y'all then. And the rest of the class begins to stand up. As you close it, Charlotte kind of stirs awake. Oh, I'm sorry, Isaiah. Kind of gets off your shoulder.
No, it's fine.
So tomorrow, are you good for the party? We're going, right?
Yeah, we're going. Should we sorry, there's a cat right
so
here.
Good. So good.
It's the best.
Should we like go separate? Maybe just because if we get separated, we both have a way to get home and like meet up there, or
want you to roll. I think this is going to be a shut someone down.
Okay. That's cool, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm
Cold.
not cool. Cold. That's a 4.
That's she kind of like she's kind of still waking up, but she seems to kind of laugh and she says, "Oh, I thought you wanted to go. That's okay. I'll meet you there." And she kind of stands up and leaves.
Oh.
Pretty quickly, quicker than you've seen her move, usually.
I feel kind of bad about that. There's no one else of importance in this class, is there? It's because it's library science class.
There could be anyone you want in this class. No one that's been established yet. You can make up anything you want.
I will get up
Okay.
and go up to the professor.
Okay.
So this essay that we're supposed to have any like, I mean, I know it's not like office hours or anything, but I'm struggling to come up with like a thesis sentence for my essay. Got any suggestions for me?
Well, it's mainly about how the how books are preserved and how best methods and kind of just the studies we've been going over in class. Maybe talk about why they're so important to you.
And it's due when?
Oh, it's due next week in class.
Cool. I just because the play is started and we've got a bunch of deadlines for that right now, and I just thought maybe I could ask for an extension just because I this and I have the play and I work like 3 jobs and I just don't know if I have time to write an essay right now.
Once again, we've talked about this before with professors and stuff. You can turn someone on without it being like.
Yeah, no.
It still works as like a persuade. It still works as a move without it being, to that extent. If you'd like to roll that.
Yeah.
Like Aurora did with.
That's a 13.
It's very good. Good. If you need a little more time, I can give you until the week after.
Awesome. Yeah, I really appreciate that. That's why you're my favorite teacher.
Aw, you're such a attentive student, Isaiah. I appreciate it.
Great. I'm gonna go now because I got to go to work. But thanks.
Not a problem. And you awkwardly leave, finger gunning away.
And I'll go to work, I would assume, probably.
Yeah. As you all would know, Thursday, this is the first night of rehearsal. You guys can do a scene in the lunch if you'd like to, or anything else, but this is the first night of rehearsal. Is there anything anyone would like to do before that?
Yes. I will actually do this now if I can.
Sure,
and
absolutely.
I'm gonna tell Cordelia about it. So phase 2 of Ash's plan is break into Isaiah's apartment. Because now she knows that Isaiah is definitely watching them. She's like, okay, time for step 2.
Are you doing this by yourself, and are you going to tell me after, or did you tell me before you were doing this?
I'm telling you before.
Okay. I think I'll probably. Am I going with you?
It's completely up to you. Asher is like, stay.
That would be your call.
Part of her wants you to come, but also part of her really doesn't want you to get in trouble. Distract Isaiah.
Got it.
Okay, what period or time are you doing this in?
Lunchtime.
Lunchtime. Good. I mean, Isaiah does have a job for lunch. Okay, I want you to do something. Act under or keep your cool as you break into this house.
Casual break-ins. Oh. So plus cool. Load character. Wait, is it plus volatile, hot,
Plus
cold, or
cold.
dark?
Oh,
Oh, no. So I got a 10.
that's very good. You keep your cool and gain insight. Ask me a question about the situation and take one forward, acting on whatever I tell you.
All right. So, do I see the board?
Well, this is you breaking in first. This is not you already in. This is how you're breaking in.
Oh, however, Dasha has either at some point stolen somebody's key card, if that's how it is, or she has definitely got lockpicks.
This is a key card to get into the. It's a key card to get into the building, and then you've been in dorms. It's a key card to get into the building, and then an individual key to actually get into rooms.
Yeah. So when Asha was heading in to the dorm, she noticed there was a key card in lost property and swiped it.
Fair. Okay. And you are now in front of the door to Isaiah's room. You see people kind of milling about. It's still, it's lunch. Some people go back to their dorms for lunch, so you're gonna be a little sneaky if you want to try to break into this place.
Okay, I will be very sneaky.
All right, roll one more time. Keep your cool.
Don't fail me, dice. Oh, I got an 8.
That's a mixed success. On a mixed success for keeping your cool. It is, your actions will leave you vulnerable and you can choose to back down. You think you can get in, you're not sure if there's going to be any opening where no one will see you. You think you can pick this lock without much of an issue. You're not sure you're going to have the perfect time where, like, no one's going to walk by.
I'm good with that.
Okay. Yeah, you're not sure if anyone sees you or not 100%, but you think, fairly stealthy enough, you break into Isaiah's apartment. Isaiah, what does your dorm look like?
It is tiny. It is like a shoebox dorm. There's a bed, a desk, and a bathroom. Or, well, no, there's probably not a bathroom. This is like communal bathrooms, probably. It is strikingly bare. There's practically no personal items other than some books on the bed and the very, very elaborate bulletin board conspiracy theory red string pinned up making connections werewolf board.
Oh, Ash is gonna walk over to that and go, fuck. Is the picture of Cordelia up there?
There is a picture of Cordelia up there. It's not attached to like the conspiracy. It's just there, separate.
And I think remember from last time, so there's a picture of Cordelia, there's the picture of Asha, there's the picture of what I think to be my dad, but Isaiah doesn't know yet.
It's a very blurry, not good quality picture, so you probably have a better job recognizing it than I would.
I'm gonna take pictures of this conspiracy board.
On your flip phone?
Yeah.
Sure.
My crappy quality camera. Listen, we gotta keep burner phones on the move.
You can't. You take a bunch of pictures. You get your pictures of this board. You can't read any of the text. You get and the pictures are even blurrier than they are in person. So you got some pictures. They're not ideal, but you have them.
I'm gonna call Cordelia.
Okay. I think I probably would have gone and just pretending like things are usual and normal at the cafe.
Okay.
Hello. Hey, Cordy. I made it to the site, and I found the football, and football is code for level 5. Get out. It's bad.
Cool. I'm so glad. I was really worried about that. Great.
I'll catch you later, but for now, I'm going to, make my way back with this football.
Football? What's a football?
What's a football?
I will, great, cool. I'll grab you a coffee and I will, meet you soon.
That would be lovely.
Great. Bye-bye.
Later, Cordy. Bye.
And you're in the cafe while you're doing this?
I am, yeah. That was the conversation I had.
Nadia, Aurora, and Isaiah, you may have overheard some of that, depending on if you're all in the cafe, depending where you were doing that.
I probably would have sat in the usual place that Asher and I sit. I would not have been sitting with them.
Okay.
I would have looked like I would have had my books out. I would have made it
Gotcha.
look like I was
Okay.
studying for the play.
Okay. You are all. How are you distracting Isaiah exactly? You're just kind of keeping eyes.
I went up and had ordered a coffee from him, and then I would have gone back and just kept a really close eye to make sure that he was in here, but not tried to make it weird. It would have been sort of like a casual glance here, and every so often, that made it look like I was checking him out when really I'm making sure he's not fucking leaving.
Okay. Anyone else? Anything you'd like to do during lunch?
Oh, fuck yeah.
What would you like to do during lunch, friend?
Well, I do see that Asher isn't with Cordelia.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to go walk over and sit where Asher usually sits with Cordelia.
You see Aurora approach you, Cordelia, and sit at the table.
Hello, Cordelia. How are you today?
Great. How are you?
I'm doing very well. It's a lovely day.
Did you say very well?
Very well.
Very well? Oh, okay.
I'm doing just great. Where's Asher?
Oh, I think she's hanging out with her brother or something.
Oh, did she skip school?
No, she's here. They just get lunch every so often.
Does he actually attend school? I don't think I've ever seen him.
I don't know. Maybe? I don't know. I don't know that much about her brother.
He strikes me as a total loser.
That's close.
So you're with I thought you'd be sitting by our dear Queen Nadia. I heard you're one of them now.
Yeah, that is the second time I have heard that today. Fascinating.
Rumors travel fast around this high school, or this academy of ours.
Yeah, I have, that is becoming quite clear to me. Absolutely.
The academy. The academy.
This is college. Anyway. Yes, rumors abound.
Yeah, they sure do.
Can't believe everything you hear.
No, you totally cannot. Absolutely not.
As is a matter of fact, I've heard a terrible one about our dear friend Asher, and I would like to spend a string on Asher to give them a condition.
Sure. Condition.
What I'm going for here is that she is, Asher is untrustworthy. Not to be trusted. That's the word around our lovely little academy here.
Not to be trusted.
It's just what I've heard.
Just what you've heard?
Mm-hmm.
So, just, clarifying point. Why would you bring that to me?
You're her closest friend, and I'm looking out for her.
You're looking out for her. You're so good at looking out for people around here.
Thank you. I do try.
Sorry, I'm like reading things right now. So I guess Aurora, my dear friend Aurora, and I'm gonna lean in. I know that you don't like me, and that's completely okay. Don't talk. I don't actually want to hear anything out of your mouth right now. But know that if I ever hear you running your mouth about Asher or me again, I will end you.
End me, will you? Cordelia, I don't know where all this hostility has come from.
I think you do.
I don't think I have any solemn clue.
Are you guys shutting each other down? You can both roll to shut each other down.
We're turning each other on.
It's one of the two. I don't know.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know.
It's either you're turning them on in a weird way or you're shutting them down. One of the two.
I'm not sure if we're doing either. I think we're just...
Or it could be either. It could be either. You don't have to do a move. If you want to.
I'm going to say, I don't know where the hostility is coming from, but I care for Asher as much as you do. And they fancy me, and I've only wanted to become closer to them. So I told the closest friend in the whole world about something that I thought could endanger them. But I could see that it was a mistake to try to trust, to be vulnerable, to let my heart out, and I'm going to stand up.
Oh, you're so dramatic.
So I will bid you adieu.
Did you get up and leave?
Hold on.
Okay.
My brain's just a little, I think we're all just a little bit slow today.
Yeah.
You know what? Before you go, if Asher really does fancy you, then I'm sorry for the hostility. I've had a very, very challenging day, and I think I was projecting and I took it out on you. And for that, I am sorry. And I appreciate you sharing this rumor with me.
You know what we should do so that we maintain our newfound friendship? We should make a promise to one another.
A promise?
Yes!
Can't we just buy each other a coffee?
No, I don't like coffee.
A tea?
It's not my favorite.
Okay.
I want you to promise me that you'll do your absolute level best to protect Asher.
To protect Asher?
Yes.
Against what?
Whatever threat comes her way.
Are you still standing?
Yes.
I'm gonna like motion for you to like sit down and lean in.
Gonna sit down.
Is there something that like you know is happening that like that you're not sharing right now? You're making me really nervous.
I don't know anything.
I mean, Asher's my best friend.
So you promise them.
I mean, I'll always take care of her.
Protect her from harm.
I'll always protect her.
You'll always protect her. I'm gonna write that down as a promise.
Didn't explicitly promise anything. But if you want to write that down, you can.
Are you promising or not? I only care for promises.
That's a weird phrasing to use, Aurora.
It's all that matters to me. It's the only way I know people are sincere and honest.
God, I really don't have anything for this. What will you promise to me?
What would you like me to promise to you?
I don't ever want you to talk about Tiffany or Trey or Asher or me again.
Troy.
Linda.
Karen, Linda, I don't care. They're just names.
Trey was his father. May he rest in peace.
May he rest in peace. God bless.
Nope, that one's no good for me. Because of course I'm going to talk about them, but I promise I'll never spread another nasty rumor about you again. I just wanted to test how capable you were at fending off enemies from our beloved Asher.
Okay. Again, there's some weird phrasing going on here. But I will always take care of Asher. I'm always going to protect her. There. Does that work?
Say, I promise.
I hate that you're doing this, Aurora. I want you to know that. I think it's weird. Is Cordelia smart enough to not do this? I don't think she is. Damn it, Cordelia! Yeah, of course I promise.
The rest.
To protect Asher.
Always protect Asher?
Okay, and now you're making me uncomfortable.
I am just trying to get the full sentence out of you. Say it. Swear to it. Say that you'll always protect.
You have to pinky promise with me.
That's how I love to do them.
Okay, great. So I promise to always protect Asher.
Great. And I promise to never spread another malicious rumor about you.
Or Asher.
Or Asher.
I feel so uncomfortable right now. I hate it. I hate it.
You should.
I hate it. I hate it.
I don't trust Aurora's intentions with this promise at all.
It's okay. That means I've just sealed my fate. I'm gonna die for you. That's how this is gonna work.
That is gonna go down very poorly with Asher. You didn't say to her that Aurora was the one that did the rumor, right?
What?
That Nadia told you that Aurora spread the rumor about you?
I never mentioned Nadia's name.
That is a good idea.
Nadia is watching this like a hawk, by the way. And she has asked Zari where in the world Asher is.
Hold.
I hold, please. I am Matthew. Although this will probably be easy for you to do, since I think I just played right into whatever game you want. I am going to give a string to my dark power and take the Fey move about a fairy contract, so that if you break that promise, shit's gonna go real bad.
Interesting.
As you guys pinky promise, the shadow wraps around your pinky and his just for a moment, intertwining him.
So you should mark an experience since you promised something to me, Cordelia.
Awesome. Thank you for that.
Okay, back to Nadia.
Yeah, I was while they were conversing, and doing their pinky swears and everything. Assuming Zari is here with me, which I don't know
Yeah.
why she wouldn't be. I kind of lean over to where she's sitting and say, where's Asher? Do you know?
No, I don't. I thought that she'd be here.
Can you find out?
I can try. Pulls out her phone and she texts. So this is probably right after you've finished messaging Cordelia. You get a message, Asher, that says, "I missed you at lunch, or missing you at lunch."
I'm not gonna actually do this, but the urge to text back, new phone, who dis?
Heartbreak
Oh.
again.
Oh man. I'm just checking something. So I am going to text back. Riding around, just clearing head. Full stop.
She says she's just driving around. Just wants to clear her head, I guess. I mean, I heard she got in a fight yesterday.
Oh, well, that's interesting.
I mean, it was going on in school. I'm surprised you didn't hear of it. That her bark was worse than her bite, but then she just broke someone's nose.
Oh dear. Now, hang on. I think I did hear about, was it Tiffany that she was fighting?
It was, yes.
That girl can get around, apparently, in different ways.
That's what word on campus is.
Interesting. You know, one thing that I think our little group has kind of been missing is someone with a bit of physical wherewithal. Not to say kind of looking over towards Anthony, because I think he's on the sports team, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember.
He's very muscular. I don't think he is, but he's very muscular.
Yeah. Kind of looking over towards Anthony, not to like downplay it, you know, but he's like the strong, silent type. I would really love to have a strong, loud, distracting type.
Did you have someone in mind?
Asher would be great. I mean, Asher's, she's kind of plugged in, but I don't think she likes me very much.
Well, her and I have been close. I can try to plug her more.
You know, that would be great. That would be fantastic.
And she pulls out her phone again and says, "I'm trying." And then she messaged again Asher saying, "If you're feeling better after your drive, would you like to meet after rehearsal?"
Asher's gonna text back. Sure thing. Full stop.
Shopping?
Sure thing. Full stop.
Sorry.
Shopping. Sorry, going on shopping spree. Can't make it.
She sends you a kissy face, and then she kind of nods to you, Nadia. Yeah.
And then I'll wait. If Aurora looks like he's leaving, I want to try to call them over.
Yeah, after you finish. Or do you leave after your promise with Cordy, or you just kind of chilling at her table?
Matthew.
W. Foreman.
Sorry, what was the question?
You after your promise with Cordelia, do you kind of stick around at the table, or are you walking off?
I'm gonna stay in the lunchroom, but I wouldn't sit there with Cordelia.
Okay, you do see Aurora begin to walk off the table.
Walk off the table. I want to try to catch their attention, just with like a wave and a smile.
I'll skip over.
Yay. And I'll have whomever's sitting next to me just kind of move, and I assume if we're in the cafe that I got a corner booth, so I'll just have them move and then just pat like the booth next to me.
Sit next to her.
Yay.
Okay.
How are you?
I'm doing very well. How are you?
I'm all right. I was wondering if you wanted to kind of get an early start on, memorizing lines and whatnot.
So boring, but sure.
What were you and Cordelia talking about?
The only important thing to talk about. Asher.
Yourself. Oh. Why do you think Asher's not here?
I don't know. That's what I came over to ask. And then Cordelia was like really angry with me because she found out I was spreading that rumor about her. Well, the rumor about Tiffany.
Oh,
yeah.
That's not good.
Not sure how she found that one out, but...
Well, rumors spread. I'm sure somebody found out. And...
Right. But it's funny, though, because I only actually ever told 2 people.
Who else did you tell? Because I sure didn't tell her.
No, of course not. You would never. No, of course not.
But who else did you tell?
Oh, the only person I told was Tiffany, who, to start the rumor.
So Tiffany didn't sleep with anyone.
No.
You're so terrible.
Well, I was seeing how good Cordelia was at defending herself, she just got Ashley to do the heavy lifting, so.
That's disappointing. Although I did hear that Asher can throw quite a punch.
That's what I heard as well. First they were saying bark worse than a bite, but no one's talking about that now, are they?
That's true.
But the results were nevertheless illuminating. I think I see things more clearly now.
What sort of things?
How friendships work. It's fascinating.
You're fascinating, Aurora. You know that?
Thank you.
Everything about you is very interesting. Almost like it's weird to say. It's almost otherworldly. Just the way that you talk and the way that you dress and just everything that you do is just so interesting.
I've heard that before.
Must be true then.
Wouldn't know anything about that. But I think what I learned is that those 2 will do just about anything for each other.
That's good to know.
That if one of them ends up in harm, the other will be there to protect them. If they should fail, it'll be devastating.
Aurora, I have a strange question, also kind of related to that.
What's that?
Who would you die for?
Nobody. I don't want to die. I have far too much fun living.
Surely there must be somebody that you care about. I thought it was Chad, but obviously you have flung that ship off of the side of a cliff.
There's no one.
Would you tell me if there was?
Yes, I would.
All right. Well, if you do find someone, please, 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 please let me know. Because true love is very, very rare.
It's incredibly rare. It's also very powerful.
It should be celebrated, though, shouldn't it?
It should. Should be celebrated by the fire of a glorious festival.
Speaking of which, is we still thinking about Chad? Or do we have other ideas?
Chad is perfect, although... I mean, the more the merrier in this case, in my mind. Anyone who's unjust, anyone who's wronged me, deserves to burn.
All right.
Don't you agree?
Seems oddly specific. I mean, there's people who have wronged all sorts of people.
Oh, has someone wronged you?
Not yet.
You should tell me. Someone wrongs you.
Oh, don't worry. I'm sure everyone will know if something like that happens. I don't really want to go over lines anyway. I feel like going by your lead with the idea of kind of just winging it. It seems to be like a good idea. We could just make our own play.
I think that sounds like a wonderful idea. I also think learning lines is terribly pedestrian.
You know, I think you're right. I just kind of sit back and just sip my drink and love the conversation.
I'm gonna look over to where Asher is. Not where Asher is not sitting.
Okay. Yeah.
And I'm gonna say, just to kind of close out the scene, I'm gonna say, I really do wonder where she is.
Okay. And we fade to black on this scene. Is there anything anyone would like to do?
One thing, but it's
Okay.
short-ish. When Nadia is distracted talking to Aurora, I'm going on break and like go sit down next to Anthony, who I assume has headphones in.
He does.
Just sort of sit there and get out a book. Hey,
He nods.
let like 5 minutes go past. What you listening to?
He unplugs his headset, which is like noise canceling headphones, and he pulls out another that's earbuds, and puts one in his ear and offers you the other. It's kind of like it's alternative, kind of soft, sad music.
Probably the music Isaiah listens to. Let's be real. This is good. Let more time go past, like 10 minutes. How long have you known Nadia?
He kind of looks up for a second. It's freshman year.
It's a long time.
A year.
It's longer than a lot of relationships last.
I guess.
You like being in her crew?
Yeah. It's chill.
She seems very chill.
They've got nice places. They get nice alcohol.
It's a nice benefit. She seems like she's a bit of a collector of people favors.
People are drawn to her.
She is very interesting. And I want to spend one of my strings on Nadia to give her the condition collector of favors, if I can.
Sure. Absolutely.
And then I'll just spend, the next half hour listening to music in silence with Anthony.
You do. And he enjoys it.
Yeah.
Okay, and that closes out our lunch period. Anything anyone would like to do before practice? Okay. It is around, it's right after school. About 20 students mill about in the Hayes Theater, eager with excitement for the first rehearsal. On stage, Dr. Hauserman stands holding a black clipboard and pen. Thank you all for coming. Congratulations are in order. There are a few things I will discuss individually before we do a cast read-through. There is bottled Aquafina and cashews on the table. Please graze at your leisure. And you guys are left in this in the theater while he starts talking to just going one-on-one and kind of talking to people and pulling them onto the stage. After a couple moments, he approaches Aurora. Mr. Aurora, please
Yes,
join me.
Professor.
Please join me on the stage.
Oh, of course.
He hands you a script. Full book means this. As discussed per our agreement, you have received the part of Oberon. I think Wednesday or Tuesday nights would work for our one-on-one study sessions.
Oh, I just kind of stretch on stage. I kind of accidentally dropped the script book, accidentally on purpose. My schedule's pretty full right now.
This is something you promised me in exchange for this part.
Did I?
Correct.
I don't really remember doing that.
I don't know if he was an actual promise. You agreed to it. I don't know.
I
if
know.
you
I
promised
definitely
promise.
promised him.
Yeah.
I definitely promised him.
Okay.
You know what? Wednesday nights. How do I want to do this? Oh, fuck me. I'm gonna say. Okay, that's fine. Wednesday nights is good.
Additionally, I think it would help round out your performance capabilities for you to understudy one of the lovers. You can pick at the one you want.
Who are the lovers?
Hermia, Lysander, Demetrius, and Helena. Have you read this play?
What do I look like, a nerd? Who are the actors playing the lovers?
Yes. There is Helena is Heather Kachatourian. There is a second, I have this all written down. There is one Henry as Demetrius.
Okay.
There is a Aiden. Aiden is Lysander. And Shauna is Hermia.
I would love to study under Henry.
All right, Demetrius it is. And he writes it down.
I can't remember who Henry is, but Who is Henry?
Henry is he is a very very popular. He's dark skinned, naturally beautiful, very muscular. He's on the rugby team. He is also in student government, and Nadia has had her eyes on him.
That's right.
I dug my own grave with that one. I did.
I
did.
knew that name rang a bell.
Is there anything else, Mr. Aurora?
No, thank you, Professor.
He nods, and he goes to talk to some other people.
Is Asher here?
Everyone is here,
Okay.
unless you purposely skip the first day of rehearsal.
Okay, I just want to check it.
I just realized that I would have done this. I would have either, I would not have texted this. I would have gone to Asher before we went to rehearsal and said, hey, as far as you're concerned, you were having lunch with your brother, or that's at least what you told me.
Yeah, I realized it too, because I would have been like, hey, yeah, Isaiah has a picture of you on his board and a bunch of strings leading to a picture of me and my dad in a werewolf pack. I think, yeah, so we'll go like, I think he may be full hunter.
Okay. That's fine. We can take him out.
Yeah. I mean, look at us. We can do this.
Sure. Yep. Not worried. Yep. That's fine.
Yeah, we're good.
Yep.
We're good.
Yeah. Yep. Mhm.
Yeah, totally cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
No. Cool.
Okay.
It's just that for about 5 minutes.
Cool,
Looking
cool, cool,
straight
cool, cool,
forward
cool,
and
cool,
nodding.
No.
Like, cool. Yeah.
No.
Anyone else like to say anything before while the presser's going around?
I would like to talk to Asher.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do.
Got a moment? Yeah.
Just gonna skip on over. Hello, Asher.
Aurora Borealis.
Why do you call me that? That's not my name.
Did you
Fair.
need something?
It's very rude to call people by a name other than the one they have.
I'm just double checking. Do I know Aurora tried to spread rumors?
I don't know if you were told that by Cordy.
I think I probably would have had the intention of telling you that, and then I found out about Isaiah's murder charge,
The motorboard.
and I don't think I would have. I have full intention of telling her, but I don't. I think that would have completely derailed
Yeah.
literally anything else that I had planned. That's terrifying.
In which case, Ash is gonna go, okay, sorry, Aurora, Rory.
Missed you at lunch.
Yeah, I was just chilling with my brother,
What's his name again?
Nico.
Oh. Nico. Yeah, still not ringing any bells.
Lazy, giant asshole, doesn't do anything, just eats Fruit Loops all day, not ringing any bells.
Oh, is he cute?
He's my brother, so I don't know how I can answer that.
I mean, you know, aesthetically pleasing. Come on, not asking if you fucked him.
Once again, he's my brother. But I encourage you to try.
He sounds like not my type. I've been with the lazy type before. Now, if Chad is here, I'd look over to Chad.
I think Chad is here. Yeah.
Just hanging out with your brother then? Anything new with you? Anything exciting? Anything you want to tell me?
Yeah, so new things with me. I'm now president. I won a Nobel Prize. I'm in a band. I'm just the greatest. Okay. So I am excited about this play.
See? That wasn't so hard.
Can I spend a string
Anytime, yeah.
Aurora
Sure.
to give him a condition?
Which one?
I don't know the list of conditions.
There isn't any. You make them up. Anything you want.
Liar. So I would spend a string to give him the condition of liar.
Sure.
So, I heard that you knocked Tiffany flat on her ass.
Yeah, she tried to. I think she was really trying to duel me with like a fencing sword. Hey, aren't you on the fencing team?
I am! Well, I'm in fencing class. Not like there's a team. I'm not good enough to be on the team.
That's so cool. I mean, you're on fencing with Tiffany. Tiffany heard a rumor about Cordelia. I'm sure there's no connection there.
No, I definitely spread the rumor.
See, I like it when we just talk plainly about this. I'm not really good at the whole subtlety thing. So you spread the fucking rumor?
Of course I did. I was doing it for you.
Aurora,
What?
my new friend.
Of course.
If you ever spread a rumor about Cordelia again, I'm going to rip out your heart and feed it to the nearest dog. Do you understand me? You come for me. You don't come for Cordelia.
This is absolutely fascinating. You're the second person to threaten me today.
I can't imagine it's unusual for you.
This is a shut someone down. You have to roll a shut someone down for this.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. That's -1 for cold, so it's 8.
8. So a shut someone down. It's a mixed success. Choose one from below, but you are able to give Asher a condition. Asher, you can either make it so Aurora loses a string on you. If they have no strings, you can gain one on them. You can give them another condition, or you can take one going forward.
I really want to give them a condition, but I don't know what the parameters of it would be.
There aren't any. You just kind of give them any condition you want.
Does Aurora have any strings on me?
Yes, I have 2.
Oh, then in which case, I would like Aurora to lose a string on me.
Okay. What condition are you giving? You can give him a condition. We'll say for that. You give what are you gonna condition you can give Asher?
Unstable.
Hell yeah.
Untrustworthy and unstable.
I just smile. I've already talked to Cordelia about the rumors, and I did promise her I wouldn't spread anymore, but I really did it as a service to you. After all...
Can we keep the... Sorry, go on.
So after all, there was that terrible rumor going on about how you couldn't fight. And now no one doubts you, do they?
No. You really shouldn't too.
I think you'd be surprised, Asher. I don't think a conflict between us would end how you think it would end.
I'm not trying to create conflict with you. I actually kind of like you when you talk plainly and don't do the whole riddle thing.
Riddles are in my nature. I can't help it. The only thing I'm interested in is exacting vengeance and punishing the unjust.
Vengeance is something I do very well. Just something to keep in mind. And we don't have a problem. As long as Cordy stays out of it.
I'm afraid she's well in it. She proved that much. When she protected you, and when you protected her. You two are entwined.
Yeah. She's like my platonic soulmate. So you can imagine that should anything happen to her, you think I'm unstable now. You got no fucking idea. Just something to think about.
Well, as long as she remains just, as long as she keeps her promises, I think she'll be fine.
I don't want to break promises. I made one to you, didn't I? Stay at that party till midnight.
And bid me farewell.
And bid you farewell. Why would I want to do anything less?
I'm really looking forward to the party.
Me too.
I'm gonna go learn my lines. Not really. And I skip away.
As this conversation finishes, maybe towards the tail end of it, you hear Dr. Hauserman say, Miss Hawthorne to the stage.
I go.
He hands you the book, the script. Miss Hawthorne, let me be frank. We need to find someone to be your bottom.
Who did you have in mind?
Unfortunately, all the students at this establishment have the comedic chops equivalent to that of a bag of wet flour. No one auditioning met my standards. I was hoping you would be able to perhaps give a suggestion, someone you had chemistry with. Do not feel pressure to answer now. I will read lines until we find someone.
Well, okay, to be perfectly honest, I really think Cordelia would have been perfect for it, but she's so busy being on, in charge of like everything else. Do you think she could read at least for now?
Roll, yeah, I can try to convince him.
Okay. Is this technically turn someone on?
Yeah.
Okay. That is an 8.
That's
no,
a
it's
mix.
not. It's a 7, which is still okay.
Still mix, yeah. He says, I think you will have to ask Miss Cordelia yourself, but I would be apt to allow her to do that. Maybe lighten her load with the tech side of things. Perhaps put more on Mr. Warnos. He seems very capable.
Oh yeah, I think Isaiah could definitely handle the pressures of, running the technical side of this.
Please ask Miss Cordelia. We are about to start the read in 10 minutes.
Sure. And I'll hop off the stage and make my way over to Cordelia. Hello.
Hello.
So, I know you're typically, I'm just kind of leaning like really close. I know you're typically a top, but how would you feel about being a bottom? I just hand her the script.
That's not, you know me well. That's not my favored position. Would this be for the entirety of the play, or like today, or like a week, or...
I mean, definitely give it a try today, but I think that you and this could be a fantastic time for us to get to know each other. We haven't really had any opportunities or excuses really to hang out, and I think that your kind of dry wit would really be an interesting take on this particular role.
I think I'd probably need to check in with Isaiah to see if he could handle. I mean, I think he can. I don't know if he thinks he can, though.
I definitely think he could. I really do.
Isaiah!
Uh?
Yeah, hi. Over here? Hello. Could you come here?
Yeah, hi.
Hello.
Hi, Isaiah.
Hi, Nadia.
I really want Cordelia to be in this play with me, like really badly, Isaiah. And I know it's a lot to ask, but do you think you're up to running all the tech by yourself? I mean, if you're not, I definitely have, I can loan you some people. They can do things, they can lift things, they can, turn on lights, things like that.
Yeah, no, your people are very good at turning things on. Is that what you want, Cordelia? Because I'd be happy to do it if you want to be up on stage. I could do that for you.
Yeah? You'd be willing to do that just for me?
Yeah, absolutely.
Sure. I'll do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go.
I will, you're gonna need the keys to get in here, but I'm not gonna be able to get you those. I left them at home. I'll have to get you those tomorrow.
That's fine. I should go speak to the professor about this, but
No, you don't need to do that. I'll take care of it. I can take.
well, I needed to talk to him anyway, but I don't mind. If this is what you want, Cordelia, this is what I want too.
You're so sweet, Isaiah. Just thinking about other people.
Yeah, I think he's really great at thinking about other people. That seems to be his whole nature. So if it's what I want, it's also what you want then. Isn't that nice? Okay. That sounds great.
Mentally logging all of this interaction.
Okay. And you two depart. Isaiah, did you want to talk to Dr. Hauserman before?
I do want to talk to Dr. Hauserman.
Yes, Isaiah, Mr. Wonos.
Sorry to interrupt you, sir. I know you need to get everyone started on the cast read. Those can take a couple hours. I'm gonna sort of take over some of Cordelia's responsibilities so she can step in and fill the role that you need filled.
Yes, I did talk to a Miss Hawthorne about that. I do appreciate your extra effort.
Yeah, absolutely. I would love to run to the library really quick to go get a couple of like costume design books, so that way while everyone's doing the cast reading, I can get to work.
Absolutely. Come back whenever it's convenient. I'm sure many of the actors will be excited for their new costumes.
Of course. I'll be back soon.
Dismissed.
I'm gonna leave the theater because everyone else is busy.
Correct. You leave the theater. All right, cast, gather round. Gather round, sit. And he kind of corrals the cast on stage in a circle. All right. Let us begin. Okay, and you guys start a cast reading.
I do want to point out, Nadia does have this play memorized already.
That's fine. Good. We are going to start. You're going to check your Discord with Puck.
Alrighty, that's me. Ash is gonna get up and, because is unused to this, just opens her thing and said, "Thou speakest aright. I am that merry wanderer of the night. I jest to Oberon and make him smile when I fat and bean-fed horse beguile, neighing in likeness of filly foal, and sometime lurk in the gossip's bowl. And in very likeness of roasted crab, and when she drinks, against her lips I bob, and on her withered dewlap pour the ale. The wisest aunt telling the saddest tale, sometime for 3-foot stool mistaketh me. Then I slip from her bum, down topples she, and Taylor cries, and falls into a cough. And then the whole choir hold their hips and laugh, and waxen in their mirth, and knees and swear, merrier hour was never wasted there. But room, fairy, here comes Oberon."
All right. The scene continues for a little bit. Oberon and Titania.
Ill met by moonlight, proud Titania.
Sorry, was muted in 2 places. What, jealous Oberon? Fairies, skip hence. I have forsworn his bed and company.
Tarry, rash wanton. Am I not thy lord?
Then I must be thy lady. But I know when thou hast stolen away from fairyland, and in the shape of Corin sat all day, playing on pipes of corn and versing love to amorous... I can't say that. I don't know how to pronounce that.
I would like to spend... 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to spend a string on Nadia for her broken promise, using my fairy contract, and have her fuck up something simple.
Okay.
I am stuck on this name then. 100%.
Okay. Yeah, you definitely see Dr. Hauserman looking as you're just like, your pronunciations are way off. You're acting well, but your pronunciations just aren't, unfortunately, there. And some of the cast gives you kind of looks, side eyes too.
Sorry.
And everyone takes notice.
I think I might be getting a cold.
And that scene finishes. We're gonna do one final scene between Titania and Bottom.
This is where you all discover that Emma had a very brief acting career that failed miserably.
I believe I sent it to Marina.
Yeah, sorry, I like minimized
I know
it.
Yeah,
Are we going to see why it failed miserably?
We're about to. Emma, yours is on Facebook. Yours is on Discord.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah. What angel wakes me from from my flowery bed?
Cordelia is going to sing this. Emma is not going to sing this. The finch, the sparrow, and the lark, the plain song cuckoo gray, whose note full many a man doth mark, and dares not answer nay. For indeed, who would set his wit to so foolish a bird? Who would give a bird this lie, though he cry cuckoo never so?
I pray thee, gentle mortal, sing again. Mine ear is such enamored of thy note, so is mine eye enthralled to thy shape, and thy fair virtues forth perforce doth move me on the first view to say, to swear, I love thee.
Methinks, mistress, you should have little reason for that, and yet, to say the truth, reason and love keep little company together nowadays. The more the pity that some honest neighbors will not make them friends. Nay, I can gleek upon occasion.
And the scene finishes with definitely Titania, despite her previous stumble, kind of winning the audience back a little bit, and doing a little. Cordelia's okay at this. It is not her wheelhouse. But the scene finishes. You guys continue to read. While you continue your read, what is Isaiah doing?
Well, Isaiah wants to leave the theater and do what Isaiah does best, which is research and find something. And just kind of how I'm describing how he gazes into the abyss.
Okay.
So he can find Nico.
Okay, yeah. I want you to roll Gaze into the Abyss.
Okay. That's a what's Gaze into the Abyss?
That's with your dark.
Oh, that might be better than a 7. Hold on. No, 8.
8, better. Okay, that's it's all a mixed success.
Still the same thing.
Yeah, you get your. So what are you asking exactly? You're trying to just figure out.
I am using phone books, yearbooks, the internet, Facebook to find Nico, where he lives and where he is right now.
Okay, yeah. With that, it takes you a little longer than you think. It's not immediate. It takes, maybe you think, an hour, maybe a little bit less. Okay. You are aware of how long play reads go. You find out that the Asher, or the Volkov family, lives in a trailer park, shady, not acres, was it? Shady Vales, right outside, right like a 5-minute jaunt from the campus.
I go to Shady Vales.
Okay, you are at Shady Vales. It is describe it. What's it like, Asher?
Shady Vales is a bunch of trailers that are all kind of hooked up to cars, like they're ready to leave at any moment. In the center of this kind of ring of them is a fire pit where there's like, occasionally you get meat cooking, everything. There's logs set up. There's about 7 trailers altogether. and there's like washing on the lines outside, and there's like families walking through because it's a mix of like single people and also some kids and families running through.
And that's what you see, and you know which trailer that you think you know based on social media and the information you've gotten from the library and all sort of internet sources. You think you know which trailer is theirs.
Okay, I'm gonna go up to their trailer. There's other people around, so I'm going to gently knock.
Yeah, who's it? What's going on?
Are you Nico?
Yeah, who's asking?
I'm a friend of Asher's. Can I come in?
It takes a little bit. You hear some stumbles and opens the door, and you see a fairly tall, kind of shaggy-haired man, fairly attractive, shirtless.
So listen, this is. Can I come in and shut the door just because this is not for everyone's ears? Asher told me to come to you, so I don't want to get you in any trouble.
Well, turn someone, more of a convince, but turn someone on. Convince him.
10.
Yeah. You gain a string on him, too.
Oh, cool.
You now have 1 string on Nico. Says, yeah, if you're a friend of Asher, yeah, come on in. And he kind of escorts you into the trailer. It's a little messy, especially his kind of section, which is the living room. There is a bowl of mac and cheese and some Cholula hot sauce while Gilligan's Island is playing.
Oh, hey, I love this show. It's a classic. I watch it on, well, I illegally download it, but that's fine. So Asher told me about all of your family and said if I got into any trouble, I should come here to hide out because you could take care of me with your, rah.
Yeah, if you're a friend of Asher's, yeah, absolutely. Are you like a member of a pack or something? Or?
Affiliated. I was really close to a pack back where I used to live, but I came here for school and I don't have that sort of, security anymore.
Absolutely. And he kind of gestures and he takes you into Asher's room.
Thanks.
Just chill here. I think she's got a bunch of activities now, I guess. So I don't know when she'll be back, but
Hey, you have a mac and cheese?
Yeah, I can make you some.
I mean, would it be too much to impose that I could
No.
sit with you watch Gilligan's Island? I mean, it's a great show.
Absolutely, yeah. And he goes to the kitchen and puts on a pot of water.
As he is doing that, I would like to take the ground silver jewelry remains.
Okay.
And I would like to mix them into his mac and cheese that he already has out that he was eating.
Yeah, he's not paying attention. Without any issue, you mix it in.
And then I'm gonna make myself comfortable and wait.
Yeah, after about another mac and cheese takes 20 minutes, 25 minutes. He brings back, you guys watch some Gilligan's Island. He brings back a bowl for you and places it next to you.
Thanks, man. Asher's really cool, so I figured her whole family had to be pretty cool too, but
I'm the coolest, right?
I mean, you're more my speed. She's intense.
Yeah, but she's good. She's good at heart, and she gets, very focused. But she looks out for those she cares about.
Yeah, she seems to really care about Cordelia. They're pretty close.
Yeah, the besties. And he kind of throws an arm out and grabs his bowl and says, "All right, I love this one."
Yeah, me too.
And he eats. And after what seems to be 5 minutes, you see him grasping his throat, and he looks at you, his eyes wide.
You okay? Hey, what's...
And he seems unable to breathe. You see fur sprouting out of his body, and his bones contort and twist.
Do you have an EpiPen or something? I'm gonna pretend to look for an EpiPen.
He kind of tries to he tries to kind of make out the word Asher. He's mouthing the word Asher.
I'll go to Asher's room.
Okay. You go to Asher's room. And you hear struggling, and then you hear silence.
I will look back outside.
In a contorted form, half wolf, half person, you see the body of Nico Volkov.
I will take the 2 bowls. I will rinse the mac and cheese down the sink. I will clean the dishes. And I will go back to rehearsal.
And that is where we'll end tonight.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
What a game, friends. What a pleasant and fun game.
All right. The mild-mannered mortal is the first one to do the murdering.
When you murder.
When you murder. A little more murder than sex this episode.
Yeah, again, we play Monster Hearts like you're supposed to play Monster of the Week.
All our games are all jacked and mixed with Urban Shadows.
Correct. This is Urban Shadows.
Thank you for joining us this week. I am Ty, your TA. Everyone go around, say their name, plug anything, and your favorite moment. Let's start with Maria.
Hi. I'm Maria, at Shocked Happy Capster, or just regular Happy Capster on a normal day. Everywhere on the internet. I do a lot of things here on Variant Roles, most notably Hellbind 7. I run that on Monday nights, except not this week. This week we're taking a break, because I am taking a break. I can also be found usually after this for Burning Wheels game, Fight for What You Believe In. We're going to be doing our character creation session tonight, our pre-recorded one. Should hopefully be up after this. My favorite moment, I loved reading Shakespeare. I loved it. It was a fantastic throwback to earlier days. And then also that last scene was a lot. It was a lot, but it was bad, but it was like, that was oof.
All right, let's go to Matthew W. Foreman.
Yeah, that's me. Yep. I'm Matthew Foreman. I'm at Matthew W. Foreman on Twitter. The only 2 things I'd like to let y'all know. This Wednesday, check out Dice Priority at 7 p.m. CDT for a charity stream benefiting first responders. And then Friday, I'm going to do my first ever Invisible Sun game. It's going to be like 8:30 p.m. CDT on Dice Priority. Check that out. Today's been a lot. My favorite moment was the murder. That's it. Thanks.
Val.
Hi everybody, I'm Val. I'm the Neddy Niffler on Twitter. My favorite moment was just all the interplay between characters, and the Cordelia friendship and Aurora talk was really nice. So yeah, that was my you can find me on Fridays at 5 p.m. doing Courts of the Shadow Fae, and then Hero Monster Hearts on Sundays.
Anders.
Hi, I'm Anders. You can find me at Anders_D_K. I just wrote a game, and ironically, it is about friends and family and creating a safe home. So you can find that on you can go to my Twitter, and the link is pinned, so it's really easy to find. My favorite moment was somehow I had this idea that I'd try to sneak out, and they all ended up having to do the cast read. I didn't plan on that. I was worried about Cordelia, but it worked out, so that was nice.
Emma.
Hi, that's me. I'm Emma. You can find me at MK Hansen on Twitter, and I live here on Variant Roles, basically. I'm here several days a week. And on Tuesdays, you can find me over on Dice Prairie. My favorite moment today is already plotting how Isaiah is gonna die. And also probably, I think probably the moment when Aurora and I made promises to one another. I think that was probably first of all, the scene with Tiffany really threw me off. And then when we got back around to Aurora, I was like, wait, I can do something here. So I think that was probably fine.
And I am Ty. You can find me at Ballroom Brawler on Twitter. I am here on Sundays. I'm now playing in Dragon Heisters instead of running for a little bit on Tuesdays at Dice Prairie. And I do things here and there with Mythos Mystery Society. We just did a game with Emma, Teens in Space. It was absolutely ridiculous, but it's a very fun system. My favorite moment of the night, to not repeat, I mean, obviously the murder was great, but to not repeat what someone else did, was I liked people finally, like, we're finally getting the use of conditions, not only giving to people, but like kind of having them play in from previous ones, like previous conditions that people gave, getting rid of them, using the rolls against them. It was a lot of fun. And with that, we join us next week, which will be our halfway point, probably the party here at Monster Hearts, Fatal Friends, and Wicked Lovers. Until then, class dismissed.